Hey yo, what's up and what's good? This is Mo on the mic with you, as you already know. Independent thinking for the free mind. Here we go. Let's get it on another vlog, on another video. Sorry, you'll have to forgive me. My mind has vlog just stuck in there. But video, and here we go with your speaker, Mo. What really makes you like someone? And I don't mean romantically, I mean in general. What makes you like a person? Whether you want to date them, you want them to be your new friend, part of your family. What is it that draws you to this person? Is it, the fact that they make a lot of money, the fact that they can buy you a lot of things, the fact that they know a lot of people, could introduce you to a lot of different new faces and different places? Oh, I know. Is it the fact that they got all the keys and all the cars and they could drive you around, whip you here, whip you there, wherever you want to go, they got you? Is it the fact that you like how they dress? Ooh, they wear designer brands, name brand. Ooh, they like them expensive things. They got that good taste, man. Nothing cheap, full quality here. What I'm basically getting at here is if you only ever decide that you like a person, or you know a person, or you want to get close to a person because of their finances, their popularity, their status, their possessions, anything they can physically do for you, financially do for you, then you are never really liking the person for who they are. And you are actually pimping yourself out to them because of what they have. Now let's face facts here. For you to say that you would like somebody for the things that they have instead of who they are, you are essentially saying, wow, they have money. I could never get money. They have a car. I could never get a car. They know these people. I could never know those people without them. Whatever reason you use to like somebody besides liking them for who they are as a person, how they act, how they speak, how they respect themselves, how they respect other people, who they are as a person genuinely, then you're pretty much saying that being with this person for what they have is the only way you would ever get those things. You're with them because they have money. Oh, you could never make money. You're with them because they have a car. Oh, you can never get a car. You're with them because they have this job. Oh, you can never get that job. You're with them because they know this person. You could never know that person. You are solely depending yourself on this person for what they have instead of who they are. You should never depend on anybody for what they have. You should always depend on yourself. And when you decide that you like someone, it should be solely and only because of who they are. How they speak, how they act, how they carry themselves. Are they a hypocrite? Do they practice what they preach? Do they care for all people or do they pick favorites? Are they racist? You know, these are important questions to ask yourself. Are they realistic? Are they living a fantasy? Do they actually work for what is theirs or is it handed to them? Are they spoiled or are they a hard worker, a hustler? And you know, it all really comes down to self-respect and self-love. Because for however much you love yourself, you will never put a price on yourself for anybody else. And for however much you respect yourself, you will never want to be around somebody just for what they have. Because you know you could get that for yourself by yourself. You could do bad all by yourself. You need to consume yourself with good people. Have yourself around good people who are open-minded, who have good hearts, who think of the world, all people, equality, not who pick sides, not who put others up against each other, and not because they compare and they brag, oh, I make this amount of money, oh, I drive this car, oh, I buy all my clothes from here, or even superficially beyond finances, like, oh, they're so skinny. Like, okay, it's not even healthy to be skinny. I mean, children are small because they're small, like they grow up. But as an adult, it's not healthy to be skinny. You're actually starving your body or you're making your body sick by vomiting up everything that you eat. So you would have an eating disorder, you know? And I always believe it's not a matter of how much you weigh, it's how you carry the weight. Because your weight is just a number. But how you carry it, just like your age, is what truly shows whether it's working for you or it's not. Because I love my women thick, you know what I'm saying? And It's completely beautiful and healthy to me when a woman can be comfortable in her own skin and she's thick and she's gorgeous and she wears her curves just right and she has a healthy appetite. So, people, please love yourselves. Put yourselves first. And when you like people honestly for who they are. You cannot be proud of yourself if you look in the mirror and you say, I'm friends with gold diggers because they marry people for their money, never love them, and count down the days till they die so they can inherit all their money. You can't feel good about yourself saying that. You also can't feel good about yourself if you say, man, I'm only friends with this guy because he knows all the hot chicks, and if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't meet any of these hot chicks without him. You sell yourself short every time you choose people for what they have or what you believe they can do for you or won't do for you if you're not their friend. You don't need anybody in this life but yourself. We're all put here to love each other, help each other, and live peacefully with each other. But that does not mean to be dependent upon somebody where your life stops if they're not doing everything for you. If your world doesn't revolve around them, your life stops. That's unhealthy. That is wrong. Another good example I could say is, hey, say if you were looking for a potential girl to be your girlfriend, what are your stats? Oh my God, she's got big tits. Oh my God, I've never seen big tits in my life. I'll never see big tits in my life again. Oh my gosh, she's got the big tits and the fat ass and the round hips, and it doesn't matter. How many gorgeous women are there in this world? Endless. How many thick women are there in this world? Countless. How many women are there in this world that could be models and they aren't, which is surprising? Tons. You can never be with someone or choose a girlfriend specifically on her looks. She could be a serial killer. She could be a gold digger. She could be insane. And this rule applies for everyone. I said girlfriend, but that was for the example. But in real life, if you're picking your friends, your lovers, your distant family members to be, additional members to your family, if you're picking people to be in your social circle strictly because of how they look or their finances or their connections, then you're setting yourself up for failure. Because just as much as you're making it a materialistic bond, well, what if they don't see any value in you? What if they just string you along and then all of a sudden you thought it was more than what it was and it wasn't? You see, whatever you bring into this world, you've got to be willing to receive. It's only realistic. If you're going to break somebody's heart, you got to expect your heart to get broken. If you're going to rob somebody, you got to expect yourself to get robbed. If you're going to fuck someone over, you got to expect yourself to get fucked over. You are not untouchable. Nobody is untouchable. So with these facts being displayed, you got to keep it real with yourself. Are you friends with your friends because they're there for you when you need them? They're there through thick and thin. They call you on your bullshit. They actually care about you. Or are you friends with them because I don't want to be alone. I don't want to be lonely. Oh God, no, please don't leave me by myself. If you're afraid to be by yourself and you'd rather be around anybody else but yourself, you've got some serious problems that no one else can solve for you. Because right there, you're saying you don't love yourself enough to keep yourself healthy and well-adjusted while you're alone. So once again, you're depending on someone else to make your life worth living. What the hell? In closing, guys, I really want to keep it real with you and say it's okay to know what you like in people. It's okay to have a list of standards of things you're looking for. It's okay. I do too. We're human. This is what we do. But to solely depend on someone for what they look or what they have and what they could potentially do for you, it sells you short and it really cuts the relationship. And I would hate for you guys to set yourself up for failure. So please, keep it real with yourself and your life and the people you're dealing with and find out who they are as a person. Anybody can make money and blow it all and go broke. Anybody can have a nice car and crash it and fuck it up. Anybody could have a bomb-ass girlfriend who's fucking every guy who's his friend. You see what I'm saying here? For every good thing, there's bad things too. You gotta weigh the options, the pros and the cons. I will never, ever want anyone in my life because of how much money they make or how they look or who they know. I solely and only care for someone to be close to me and in my life if they have a big heart, if they have a good mind, if they speak words of positivity, love, and truth, and if they can listen and care for everyone in the world around them. I only want to be surrounded by real people. And there are not enough of us in this world. And that's where it gets confusing because we are so numerously outnumbered against good and evil. We are so outnumbered. So it can get confusing and hard to find out, gee, who is a good person? Gee, who is a real person? Gee, who is worth getting close to? Which is why you need to focus on who they are as a person and how they live. Having nice things are nice. Having money is nice. But none of that can buy a good heart or a good personality or someone who's really going to be good for you through the hard times and the good times. Understand that. It is absolutely priceless to have someone who really cares about you by your side when you thought you would be all alone. Don't ever sell that short, guys. That's what life is all about. Loving and being loved. And it starts with loving yourself enough to keep it all real.